Hey there, folks. Sorry, that's my fault. I asked Naughty Ostrich a question on Steam, and then I wandered off to go and get some water from the kitchen. Hang on a minute. Did he respond? Chat says they're hearing me. Oh, yeah. Hang on a minute. What does he say? Sorry, we were just talking about... what was it? We played that Conan game? Hang on. And we were just... I asked the question whether or not Conan Exiles does that clever thing in Valheim, where the content is sort of like... The biomes are held back by individual bosses, or rather exploiting their resources is held back. So, as a result, a team of people trying to stay on the same... on the same keel, on an even keel, can do so quite easily. Hang on. Okay, so apparently it works quite differently. What is nosh, Dr. Lowface? Food, you dingus! Food! Sorry, in the chat before I started the stream, I said I was snarfing some nosh. And I perplexed the chat. For some reason, some people thought I was taking drugs. I was eating food. Hang on. Oh. Right. Sorry, just reading some messages. Okie dokie. doing RimWorld. Chat later. Right. Okay then. Yeah, how is everyone? Are you all okay? Thank you, Old Rip Van Winkle. Thank you, Pythonicus. Thank you, Bunker and John D and Hunty. Welcome, everyone. So this morning, I woke up and I took Lulu for a walkies. And then when I got back, I went outside and went up a step ladder and started using, well, I've got like a box of them. I've got some stainless steel self-tapping screws. And what I was doing is I was using a drill and like the screwdriver attachment on that drill to screw in some pieces of timber, some sort of treated, so some weather-treated pieces of timber, which I've also painted in a sort of white paint, like a water-resistant paint. And what I did is I slid them underneath. There's like a bitumen-based felting, you see, on a piece of the flat roof outside. And if you imagine the gutter on the side of the building, behind the gutter, there's basically this big exposed gap. Now, a soffit board, so like a plastic PVC soffit board, it's like imagine a horizontal piece of plastic, normally sits there. It normally sits there and you know, just it stops creepy crawlies. It's not structural, it's just decorative. But I decided instead of ripping down all the soffit board that exists and redo it all, which could look a bit awkward, I decided instead to simply put in some timbers in the gap and paint them to be the same colour. So I did that, and yeah. You saw the clip, Urban? Which clip, sorry? I'm not sure which one you mean. Anyway, so yeah, I was just doing some DIY this morning, and it looks quite neat, it looks quite good. And yeah, what I would like to do this week, before it starts raining in the UK, next week, is I would like to see if I can, see if I can get some painting done. So paint some brickwork and generally just do some decorating here in this, here in this bungalow. So also, I was out there again with a small pot of paint, and I was just sort of painting around the wood fixtures. I've only done like a small area that's inconspicuous, so I'm going to let it dry and go out and check it later. So, yeah. Hi there, Black Asian 09. Welcome indeed. Well, thank you for saying so. Right, hang on. So, RimWorld, what's going on? Hang on, my microphone is all loose. Fuck. Let me just fix that. It's really awkward. I need to get like a tool or something. It's alright, I'll just let it balance. Right, thank you, Poet E. Poet. Thank you very much, Poet. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Also, hang on, behind me, we have... Hey, sweetie. You alright? Hi, come here, sweetie. Come here. Hi. So we went to a local park and we just sat down and played ball. So, yeah, we didn't walk very far because she's got arthritis now. So we just sort of sat down on the grass and after she got tired of chasing her ball, we just sort of... I took her harness off and we just had a cuddle. I just gave her like pets and a cuddle and all that. But yeah, she's fine. She's just a wonky thing. Hi there, Twittenroo. How are her ear mites? She doesn't have ear mites. No, she's still wobbly, Engine Kills. Yeah, she's still very wobbly. Right. Jesse, can you pet the dog? I can assure you, if you were present, Lulu would basically fling herself into your lap. If you were to sit down, she would sort of squidge up as close as she can, and then she'd get very upset the moment you stop petting her. Her head would immediately spin around going, "Excuse me, I didn't tell you that you could stop petting me." She's extremely needy. In fact, she's so needy that she gets bitey when you go to stand up. When you stop giving her attention and you start moving when she's comfortable, she gets nippy. She's that bad. She's awful. Thank you, Mad Flog. Thank you very much, Mad Flog. Right. Yeah, sorry, just my fleet. Anyway, so RimWorld. Let's go. Yeah, let's get straight in. Okay, so welcome to... Yes, now, a slight pickle. It turns out that I need to... When it's raining, I'm going to have to turn down the environmental sounds because some bottom feeder has decided to copyright the rain sound on Twitch, causing my VODs to get periodically muted, which is very frustrating. So, dial down the ambience all the way down. Right. Hopefully that will reduce the issue there. Thank you, Knock, and thank you, Madflog. Right. Okay, so yeah, so introductions then. So welcome to the Hand of Hooke. We are only on day 12. We are survivors who have crash-landed from some unknown catastrophe in orbit. We have famous novelists, Sir Hooke. We have a space janitor called Blue Nose Bear. And we have Egleb, who was a former medieval lordling. So Sir Hooke is 71, Blue Nose Bear 49, and is 49, and Egleb is 19. So 3 men. For the sake of the roleplay, I'm going to say that Sir Hooke, the novelist, is responsible for a very, very famous series of holo novels called the Hooke series, which deal with muscular, strong men and women facing off against the degenerate enemies of whatever, you know, your typical machismo type fantasy or whatever. And these are 2 adoring fans who have followed the author, not expecting to get crash-landed, of course. The reason that I'm doing this little roleplay thing is that for the first time we've selected a raider faction. And so we're going to say that in a bit of a dies the fire situation where sort of society has collapsed, these people, after the author's death, or perhaps influenced by him, and especially his work, they're going to try and see if his fictional novels were in fact an instructions manual for building a strong society with slavery and honor duels and all of this horror shit, with regular executions. Like, that's the idealism that we've picked. Before we get to any of that, though, we just have to fucking survive. 1 minute. Sorry, Lulu. Hang on. Can you get your bed? Hang on. Sorry, she's beneath my chair. Can you get your bed? 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 She knows what I want. Hang on. Bed. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Well done. What happened to your tasty treats? Oh. I did have your tasty treats. Did I move them, sweetie? I'm sorry, honey. I think I moved them. Good girl. Right. Sorry, I just want to make sure that she's out of the way. Right. What benefit of slaves over regular colonists? I don't know, sorry. I've no idea. I've never done it. I guess we'll find out together. Hang on. Corner camera. Right. So, let's see. Let's continue. Now, I'm keeping it paused for now because survival is very difficult. We are struggling hugely on the food front. We've got 1 single cooked meal and just a small handful of meat, which is going to go bad very, very soon. The problem is that Sir Hooke is quite elderly with not that many skills. Egleb is certainly pretty useless, and Blue Nose Bear is the space janitor, is the only capable person, and yeah, so it's really just one person just trying to do everything. So, we do have some potatoes that are being grown, and I need to sow this, and some corn, but it's going to take time. The potatoes are, okay, 3/4, so we're nearly there, so we just need to get ourselves over that little food hump with berries or whatever meat we can find. Let's check the wildlife. So, yes, we did wound a couple of alpaca. Good. They will bleed to death soon. It's kind of harsh, but once we've got their bodies, we should be able to eat. 18 hours until they bleed to death. They'll no doubt pass out sooner, so we've got to watch them carefully. So it's 9 in the evening, so Blue Nose and Sir Hooke are going to go to bed soon. Yeah, I just need to try and force them to do as much work as they can. Egleb, the medieval lordling, is currently just researching, but he's pretty terrible, I'm afraid. Don't expect much. Okay. And of course, we haven't been attacked yet, and when we do, we're not completely defenseless, but our defenses are pretty damn low. Okay. Right, so once you guys have had enough entertainment, good enough for now. Okay, Blue Nose Bear is off to go rest. Before you do, could you please clean up the place to reduce the chance of general infection? Yeah, so you're the only one who will do dumb labour. And Sir Hooke, when you're done with your game of horseshoes, I need you to try and sow some rice. Right. A farming work site nearby controlled by the Trogo. Interesting. Bit of a trek. We would definitely need food for it. 2 people there. Potential prisoners. Potential slaves. Yeah. Certainly worth thinking about. But right now... Oh, where's she gone? Right now we just got to get some... Yeah, we won't even have enough food for the journey. Let alone weapons. Okay. Thank you, Rabbit Burger. For all of Twitch, Sang Jelly. It's automated. It's automated. Alright. Right, Sir Hook. So before you go to bed, could you please start sowing as much rice as you can? Okay, also, do we have any berries sitting out in the open that we've harvested? No. Injured alpaca will bleed to death in 17 hours. Yeah, just hang in there, guys. Right, so it's about 17 degrees in their individual bedrooms, which is good. 21 degrees in the main room. Nearly 30 degrees outside in the jungle. What do the guys think about each other? Friends, good. Crash together. Oh, I see. They get a bonus from crashing together. Okay. Wait, you have a lover? Blue-Nosed Bear has a lover. Yeah. Opinion of Valentina. Lover, plus 35, but she's a woman, minus 25. Ah, yes. The endless difficulty of a misogynist trying to find romance. Oh, damn it, you only cleared up a tiny patch before you went to bed. Do you think you can just quickly sort out your room before sleeping? Part of your room, at least. If we can put some floors down, it will reduce the amount of dirt being trodden. Yeah, so like if we step in the dirt and then move to another tile, we'll spread it. No, just go to bed. Go to bed. Right, so Egleb, the medieval lordling, is the only one currently awake, working on the research. Did we finish the tailoring bench over here? No. I'm wondering if perhaps we can get some basic leathers to make some protective clothing for fighting. I mean, it's not amazing, but... Alright. Yeah, so for those joining the stream, you're looking at 3 people doing their best to survive, hoping that it will get quite violent and will be a bit of a bandit faction if we survive. In real life, I'm just doing some DIY around this bungalow. So yesterday, I planted my tomatoes. So I went out into the garden and I took some potted tomatoes that were growing in my conservatory, and I planted them in like a big sort of flexible bag, potato bag things. So I've also been doing some painting of some timbers. Oh yes, fairly soon I'm expecting a delivery. Now it could be either a box of timber samples that I've purchased. They're like tiny little samples, handheld samples of things like, like pine and oak and all of these different small woodworking samples just to put in my shed, just so I have some different examples of timber. So if ever I need to make something, I can see exactly what the individual woods are, what they look like, what they feel like. Just good to have some samples. The other thing that could be potentially arriving is an outdoor hoover. They're a thing, apparently, and I'm going to use it to try and suck up all the debris on the astroturf, which is in the garden. It's quite dirty. Moneymaker tomatoes, Shadden. How was the doctor's, Ziggy? Yeah, the doctor's was fine. I visited the doctor's yesterday afternoon regarding my asthma inhaler because so I was given a new one and it wasn't working out for me. I was finding that it wasn't keeping my asthma under control. I went for a jog the day before yesterday and I was really out of breath. So the doctor said okay, or the nurse said okay, and they're going to put me on a different one. But in the middle of the appointment, all of a sudden, the nurse stopped and then jumped out of her chair and ran out of the room. I thought, I must smell or something. But I sort of leaned over to see what she saw on her screen, and there was a pop-up. I couldn't see any of the text, but there was some big green pop-up. And I think somewhere she came back into the room shortly afterwards because she wasn't needed. I think somewhere in the doctor's clinic there was a medical emergency. So presumably it was a case of all nurses and doctors hands on deck now. It wasn't a big doctor, it's not like a hospital or anything. But yeah, they had like a push, like a thing appear on the screen saying, yeah, something bad's happened. Okay. Doesn't no light at the research slow down the research speed? I think it does, which is why we've got a wall torch over here. But it's not built yet. Okay. Yeah, get a bit of recreation, but your mood is otherwise okay. Yeah, there's not a huge amount that Eggleb can do. Thank you, Purebred. You watched a replay of the Pale One's final episode. Cool, well thank you for the compliments. Okay, so Eggleb, the medieval lordling, what's he doing? He's off to bed now because it's daytime. So he is a night owl, so he has a property night owl, so he gets a mood boost by being awake at night. Ah, damn it, he's got the industrious perk. Eggleb has an easy time staying on task and focused, and gets things done much faster than the average person. Unfortunately, right now, he's got a burning passion for crafting, and we don't really have the ability to do crafting, because we don't really know what things to craft. Like, we're not far enough down the research tree. Hang on, there's a packaged survival meal. What the hell? You must have dropped it. Go get it quickly. Okay, this alpaca is experiencing severe blood loss and will collapse soon. Good. One has already collapsed. Get out there quickly, Blue-Nosed Bear. Retrieve it. Get it into the kitchen. The hell is that noise? Oh, it's the dog eating berries. Malkesh says, amateur woodworker here. When I'm not making anything useful, I make fun stuff like wooden swords. Current project is a crusader sword. Yeah, I just figured, you know, I've got like a little shed now, and maybe I could. I remember as a kid enjoying woodworking with my granddad in his shed. Maybe I would do. Well, maybe I'd enjoy it again. But yeah, so also I was sitting in the waiting room at the doctor's, and oh my god, there was a. Wait, yeah, unconscious. There was a screaming child. It was awful. Like, I am not at all, like, I'm not a kid person at all. I can't stand them. And it's the sound of it's a child that wasn't screeching because they were hurt. They were screeching, or sick. They were screeching because they wanted attention. And they did that thing where they were screaming loudly in, like, an enclosed waiting room. And then they did that thing where they scream in an even higher pitch, as loud as they can. And it was awful. It's like the worst sound in the world. A screaming toddler. Okay, well done. You've got it. Bring it in. Some meat. Any meat. We just need meat. The potatoes are probably a couple of days out. Okay, Sir Hook, yep, get that rice sown. Oh, congratulations, Raging Angel, for your promotion. Congratulations. Okay, so we have some meat. Sir Hook, you can do the cooking, freeing up Blue Nose to do something else. So, drop that off, clean the kitchen as best you can. Obviously, it's not going to be ideal with the butcher area in with the kitchen. Okay. Cutting bamboo trees. No, don't worry about cutting trees. Leave all of that to... Yeah, leave all of that to Sir Hook. Okay. Yeah, get that rice sown. It's very important. We need food. We need food. Okay. Nixa says you got diagnosed with asthma for the first time in your 33-year-old life. Apparently that influenza you had at New Year's gave it to you. How long have I had it? Since birth, unfortunately. So it's on my father's side of the family, and I am the eldest of his 5 sons. Wait, brain? No, 4 sons, 1 daughter. Is that correct? Wait a minute. So the family split, so I didn't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! 5 sons. He has 5 sons. That is correct. He has 5 sons, and he has 1 daughter. Not all with the same woman, sadly. Yeah, so I am the eldest of them all, and the strength of the asthma went in descending order. So I was hit with the worst of it, unfortunately. Don't know why, but that just seemed to be the case. So Lamb Ram, who you know from the Rust videos, he's number 3. So he does have it, but it's nothing compared to mine. My one's awful. I used to have that machine. Sorry, the music's quite loud. I used to have a machine called a nebulizer. It was kept under the stairs for an emergency, but it was like a mask that you put on your face, and it sort of aerosols like a liquid. Yeah, like you put in this liquid and it sort of sprays it and aerosols it, and you breathe it in and try not to fucking die. Wait, Blue Nose Bear is doing that again. No, focus on building. I'm going to deprioritize your... Where are you? So construction number 1. Plant cutting is... wait, why are you doing that? Plant cutting isn't even assigned. I think you're trying to build a roof, aren't you? Sir Hook is nearly done. Yeah, get these traps in, these leg traps. I mean, they're not ideal, but if we can catch someone out, then great. Okay, Sir Hook is off to go consume some... Oh, good, we have some berries sitting around. We just need to try and survive until the harvest. Okay. Right, once you've eaten those berries, Sir Hook, could you please get as much wood as possible? Wood is not going to be the best building material for RimWorld. It's fast and it looks quite nice, but it's also extremely flammable. And kind of weak. So 195 hit points when compare against this wall, 360 hit points. And that's a marble wall. That's one of the weakest types of wall. But right now, it's the best we can do. Alright. Also, thinking about it, 1 minute, don't we have someone... is it you, Sir Hook? Do you have some skill with animal handling? Animal handling. A skill of 7. We shouldn't be neglecting that. Are there any... Are there any animals we can tame that we could breed for... Gorilla? What the fuck? There's a gorilla here. Hang on, so taming chance... Hunted, 50% chance to attack. Tame, 30% chance to attack. The elephants might be quite hard to tame. Alpaca. We could attempt to tame the alpaca. Give it a go. Although not too... not the ones too far from us, because there's a panther over there. Yeah, so try and tame this one. Oh, good, the other one's down. Try to tame that one. Yeah, if we could get like a small breeding group. I mean, they're not going to breed quickly, but just we shouldn't neglect his skills. It takes food to tame. Oh, fuck. Alright. Egleb, so Egleb the feudal lordling is awake and he's getting back to the research as best he can. Blue Nose Bear, could I have you, so the space janitor, please prioritize that wooden torch so we can see what the fuck he's doing. Sir Hook the author, the famous author, please crack on chopping, what are these? Oh, ancient wheels. Yeah, please chop down as many trees as possible. Right. Yes, mods. There is only one mod. You saw it appear a moment ago. Progress Renderer. It's taking a screenshot of the colony as we build it. Beyond that, there are no mods. But there is one for, like, the C# library or something. Harmony, I think it's called. I don't know, my D button is not working. Ah. I'll use the arrow keys. Alright. Thank you, Nickel Dickle and Royal Kiwi. Alright. No, Blue Nose Bear, don't worry about that. We'll let Sir Hook handle that. Yep, prioritize that, please, Sir Hook. Okay, so we're all out of food. Right, actually, that's top priority. Sir Hook, would you kindly... Oh, what are you doing there? You are trying to remove that marble wall. Don't do that, please. Instead, repair it. Yeah, use the existing structure. Alright. Can I get the Geneva checklist? Nah. Best to keep it as minimalistic as possible, in my opinion. Thank you, Nickel Dickle. Thank you, Royal Kiwi. Thank you, Rabbit Burger, and the Oros. Thank you, all of you. There we go. Right, so could you please clean that kitchen before the food preparation begins? Sir Hook, please don't go anywhere. There we go. Okay, it won't be too long until we've got some potatoes. I'll tell you what you can do, Blue Nose Bear. Could you please go and work on that tailoring bench? And let's see if that gives me any options for crafting stuff. So a bit of camel hide. What is that good for? Tanned, dried, scalped camel skin. Good at temperature regulation in hot climates. So armor, 81% sharp resistance, 24% blunt resistance, 150% heat resistance. So yeah, if we can get some basic trench coats or whatever, just some sort of protection, because we've got some light t-shirts. Not good. One of us is wearing a parka. Yeah, we don't want that. We want warm weather clothing. No wonder Sir Hook got heat stroke. Alright. There we go. Okay, then Eglib, I'm going to exploit... Okay, is there a corpse of an alpaca that you can retrieve? No, it's still unconscious. Okay, so I should be able to exploit the fact that you can melee it to death. Please go over here, melee that alpaca to death, and then you'll use the butcher table to bring the meat back, because you can't do dumb labor. But you can do butchering. Okay, Blue Nose Bear is going off. Good, here we go. So Sir Hook, the author, is off to go and cook up the alpaca meat. Not a huge amount of it, mind you. Alright. Oh, really, Sven? Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, we'll see. I'll just turn down the rain for now and see if it makes a difference. But thank you. So it's day 13 on the RimWorld. It's 6 in the evening. It's still spring. Not that it really matters because we're in a tropical rainforest. It's a permanent summer. Seems harsh, but we need the food urgently. Right. Yeah, right in front of the other alpaca. It's a warning. Right, here we go. So you cannot drag it, but I can undraft you and tell you to use the butcher's table, set the radius to unlimited, and then say, please butcher animals. At which point you'll grab the nearest available animal, which is that one, and bring it back. Good. Sir Hook has made 2 meals. Please keep going. Then have your own food in a minute. Just get it cooked. So the meat, the alpaca meat, lasts 1.9 days, but when cooked, 4 days. I believe there is Arkhama, but it's not really an option. It's more when one goes hunting, you can execute the thing. I think? Alright. There we go. Couple more meals. Alright. Oh shit. No, it should be fine. Eglib, just butcher away. I should have stopped him and had Sir Hook do it. Right, there we go. Good, he's going back to the research. The potatoes are nearly ready. Hi there, Tiny Essa. How's Lulu today? Yeah, she's doing okay. We went over to the park and we had a snuggle. We sat on the grass. Genuinely, folks, I'm thinking of getting her a little pram so I can push her around. She's doing her best, but she's got arthritis now. Also this morning, I filled in the claims for her insurance. So she is insured. Fucking hell, it's expensive. And what happens is when you put in a claim for a condition, they take an excess. Like there's a certain amount of money that they take for the first condition. Let's say, for example, the dog develops a... the dog gets hit by a blimp. So what you do is you go onto the insurance form, dog hit by a blimp, and then depending on how much money you pay in the excess, like you get certain benefits or whatever. So I'm hoping that since Lulu has had 3 different appointments for this wibbly head thing, that I'm only going to have to pay the excess the one time. I mean, that is in the policy, but that being said, she was given some painkillers, which is more arthritis than the vestibulitis, so I'm hoping I don't have to pay the bloody excess again. Insurance is very expensive, especially for French bulldogs. Alright. Okay, did you... Good. The tailoring bench is ready. Blue-Nosed Bear, would you kindly just finish the other wooden things in that area? Yeah, we need to get as many floors down as possible for the sake of cleaning up all this dirt. Okay, carry on. So, Egleb. So this... Yeah, tailoring bench. Okay. So... Oh, look at this! Kids rompers. A combined t-shirt and pants size for kids with a snugly built-in undergarment. Little ones love it. What would be the most inappropriate human skin romper? That would be it. Human leather. Oh dear. Okay. Right. So, slave collars, burkas. No. So, can I make... So, jacket, make duster. What would be the most appropriate? So, hang on, dusters. Blocks the sun and the grit of the outdoors. So, 80 fabric or leather. So, 10% sharp resistance. 5, Insulation versus the heat. How much this clothing improves the wearer's maximum comfortable temperature. Okay. Yeah, so I think I need to get dusters, don't I? Get a couple of dusters. A cape? What the fuck? There are capes? We've got to have capes. We've got to make capes. No capes. Make jackets. Okay, make jackets. What do we have available, though? Oh, shit. Barely anything. We need 80 of one material. We don't have enough hides. I mean, there are elephants and rhinos here. They're... What the fuck? It is a gorilla. Yeah, if we can get these... Their leather is amazing. Really, really good, like, armor. But, you know, killing one is a different matter entirely. Alright. So, yeah, we need leathers, essentially. We need leathers. Right, so good. 6 meals. Excellent. And the potatoes are nearly ready. Just build up some food. Yeah, we need to refrigerate it. But we need steel for that, and we have no one capable of digging. And we don't just need steel for the cooling unit. We need it for the solar panels, the batteries. Why take insurance for the dog? Well, why take insurance in general, Ixio? Oh, Ixio. I took insurance because it seemed like the right thing to do. I didn't know what the future held for Lulu. Some of those vet prices could get ridiculously expensive. I didn't want to suddenly get hit by tens of thousands of pounds. Okay. Hi there, Zach. Hi there indeed. Yeah, good question. Anything steel that can be dismantled? I mean, these things can be attacked, but they produce slag. Maybe that's the key. Well, slag will require power too. Electric smelter. Okay. Yeah. We might just have to have Egleb bite the bullet. Okay. It's not good. It's going to take him ages. But he's the only one who's capable of getting any steel. Yeah, okay, so I think that should be the priority. So Egleb, mining. Mining skill of 1. Yeah, can you prioritize mining, please? We need to get a smelter or something. Okay. Stand down, Sir Hook. Well done. Get some food, go to bed. Okay. So, the famous novelist, Sir Hook, is off to bed. He's shuffling through the door with a bad back. Past him goes Egleb, the teenage medieval lordling. He's off stargazing, but he's stargazing in the middle of the river. Okay. Only melee's nervy, and they make slag, as you can see. Okay, he's off stargazing. Yeah, to get some recreation. Yeah, the weather's closed in, unfortunately, in the UK, or rather the clouds have. I'd like to get the telescope out and go stargazing. Need to wait for optimal conditions, which is frustrating, because by the time the optimal conditions come, the moon's probably going to come around again. Flooding the sky with lots of light, lots of sunlight. Right, so Hook is off to bed. Okay, so we're just hanging in there as best we can. Our weapons are very primitive. Right. Yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, so just cracking. So DIY tasks around the bungalow. I was telling myself I was going to go fishing this week, but I kept getting sidelined by individual errands around the building. So things that needed to be done, plants that needed to be potted, things that needed to get painted, and deliveries and doctor's appointments. My brother, Lamram, messaged me, and maybe we should commit to next week. Properly go fishing. All right. Also, I was out the front of the building and I was measuring the timbers and doing all that when my neighbour, an older lady from across the road, came over and we just had a casual chat about stuff, and I was talking about the CCTV survey that I paid for that happened a few days ago. A gentleman who shared my name, we turned up and joked about it, but he turned up and started poking cameras into my sewer, into the building sewer. And he was looking for any defects that might need repairing, you see. Because when I bought the building, I had this survey done, and there were defects. They weren't major, of course, but I would like to have things done if it's not too expensive. Anyway, I was talking to... Yeah, he was also looking for evidence of vermin, because I've been hearing some unusual sounds behind the toilet, and I wanted to know if I've got rats down there. Anyway, I was speaking to my neighbour in the front garden, and I was explaining about the CCTV cameras and the rats. And I believe first I said the unusual noises. And she looked at me, and I swear to God this is true. She went, "Oh, that's concerning." And then she said something like, "I don't think anyone's died there. I mean, I spoke to the previous owner, and she didn't think anyone died there." And I looked at her confused, and then I realised, oh, she thinks ghosts are real. And I came back with a joke to sort of make light of it and said, I said, "Lady, so long as the ghosts are not chewing on the electrical cables, they can do whatever the hell they damn want." Yeah, whatever the hell they please. But I'm like, oh, she thinks ghosts are real. Oh. She's of that age. Thank you, Soul Spire, and thank you, Hex Suppy and Lethal Scope. But yeah. In fact, a few months ago, I remember having a conversation with my mum, and where she lives, so she lives not far from this building, and it's a very, very old, so we've got some old buildings here in Brighton and Hove. Some of them are like like, what is it, like fucking 12th century or something? 15th, some quite old, pre-Black Death. And I pointed out that, oh, by the way, did you know that that building, not too far from you, that used to be a plague pit for the Black Death? And she was mortified by that information to discover that there are like hundreds of corpses in a plague pit. It was buried over. Oh, rendering map image. That's the mod thing. Yeah, so it turns out Brighton and Hove was almost wiped out by the Black Death. There was something like 2 families left. It was really badly hit by the Black Death. Thank you, Sol Spire. Thank you very much, Sol. Alright. Yeah, get as many wooden floors down as possible, please. Egleb, how much steel did you get? Not bad, so 48, but that was overnight. So we're going to need about 200 to get the steel smelter operational, and even then we're going to need power. A wind turbine might be the best course of action, but it will be quite vulnerable. All right. Yeah, one family was called Brighton, and the other one was called Hove, and they hated each other. Why not a wood generator? Oh, that's a better idea. You're right. We should get a wood generator. Keep it indoors. Like a wood-fired generator. Yes, that's a much better idea. Or at least, at least tucked away nearby under a roof. Yeah, good shout. Actually, not there because we're planning to build the freezer in that location. Stick it here. Yes, good idea. All right. So, Blue Nose... Sorry, Sir Hook, why are you not awake? It's daylight. Come on, chop chop, on your feet. Going swimming. That's fine, you need some recreation. I'm just worried that we're going to get attacked soon. We do have some traps down here and here, but our defenses are a bit minimal. We need more. Hi there, Messi. Hope you're well. Okay, so we did, we took both alpaca and, oh shit, there was a third panther, and this one's closer. A third panther has entered the area. That's a big threat. So the other panther, has it made any kills that we can scavenge? There's a dead tortoise, but it's probably not enough meat to justify it. Oh, it's desiccated. Never mind. What about the third panther? I do not see it. It's over here. Aha! He's eating a monkey. Again, probably not enough meat on it to justify trying to steal it from a panther. Might eat everything. 31% eaten. Alright. So for those joining the stream, you're looking at 3 male survivors. One elderly, Sir Hook, he's in his 70s, Blue Nose Bear, who's 49, and Egleb, who's 19. The 3 of them are working together for the sake of roleplay. So the Sir Hook here is a novelist, a famous hollow novelist from space, and I'm going to say that these 2 are sycophantic fans who followed him in sort of attracted to his well, obviously he's a famous author, but the fact that he's made like the Hook series, let's say, of space fantasy, Ubermensch style heroes fighting back degenerate whatever. I say this because it's going to be the basis of our ideology. The Hand of Hooke, the name of the author. Supremacists, so slavers and murderers. We're going to do a whole Dies the Fire situation where society has collapsed and is getting rebuilt around sort of darker, feudal ideas based on LARP. Well, in one guy's case. Maybe try to hunt the panther? No, Spartacus. Oh, I see. I'm with you. For role-playing. It's a test to prove they're strong. If we fail, it's the end of the colony, so it's not worth testing. If we get killed, that's it. If Blue Nose Bear gets killed, we're done. Alright. A fourth panther? 1, 2, 3. No, there's only 3. 3 panthers. 2 cobras. Any other predators that we need to worry about? No. Keep an eye on those cobras. Okay. Oh, good. The potatoes are ready. Excellent. Get them harvested. Get them in. Harvest botched. Good. Okay. So they'll last 30 days sitting out in the open. If we can get some refrigeration going, that would be perfect. Yeah, Blue Nose Bear is not very good at chopping down trees. It's taking his entire day. Okay, Eggleb is off to get some food. Then if you can get on with the... yeah, go get some metal. We need metal. Alright. Dog. He's nearly done. Right, there he goes. He's off to go dig at the compacted steel. Just got to keep our eyes on that panther. Make sure it doesn't get too close to us. It's over there right now. It's got alpaca to hunt right now, so we should be okay. Oh, I see, I'm with you. Top right of the screen, it's the overlay. Lulu is the fourth panther. Yeah, but I think she's only the only thing she hunts would be salmon biscuits. And cuddles. Yeah, and the vet. Yeah, she doesn't like the vet. Right. Night is falling on the 14th day. Just worried about diseases. We need to make sure that we've got suitable medical facilities. We should probably plant some heal root as well. Preservers. Ooh! An exotic caravan. Okay, hold on. Yes, come on over. From northeast Avrelia. I mean, I don't know if we can afford what they're selling, but hi. We do have a little bit of silver. Blue Nose Bear, could you please stop swimming and go and retrieve the silver and bring it into our area for the sale? All right. You shudder when you hear an English man going, "Oh good, the potatoes are ready, harvest them." Why? Potatoes are great. Potatoes are good. Yeah. Gun seller? No. Oh, I see, because you're Irish. I'm with you. Ah. Well, surely you should be more afraid of... That land looks great for cattle harvesting. Let's take all of it. Wasn't that the main issue? It's the fact that all the best farming land was being taken for cattle? Why was it being used for cattle? Was it probably beef production and leather, wasn't it? Can't remember. I think Ireland was a huge exporter of beef or cattle, but obviously it wasn't to their benefit. Thank you, Kamori and Yukai. Thank you very much. Hi there, Big Ting. Hi there, indeed. There we go. The traders are on their way. The one at the back is quite slow. Why? Cataracts, bad back. Yeah. 77 years old. Okay. Thank you, Paradox Fiasco. Thank you very much, Paradox. Good, we have the silver now. Heat stroke. Yeah, Sir Hook. It's that parka is giving you issues, isn't it? Remove the parka. That's the problem. So you can only tolerate temperatures up to 28 degrees, and it's 35 degrees outside. Oh, he's naked. Alright. No, he's got his trousers on, at least that's good. Okay. If a raid attacks us now, it would be ideal with the presence of the traders to warn them off, to ward them off even. Egleb, how are you doing? So the 19-year-old medieval lordling has retrieved 73 bits of steel. That's pretty good. We need more, though. If you can get them, and then we'll start smelting the slag in the local area, it'll be easier to retrieve, easier to get food. Okay, we also... Blue Nose, could you please get the... Yeah, haul those potatoes in. The dog is going to eat them raw. Okay. Hi there, Nunmat. Welcome indeed. Okay, so who... I think Egleb, you're pretty good socially, aren't you? Yes, you are. Egleb, could you please stop digging at the compacted steel and go and speak to the trader as they arrive? Oh. Get a bit more. Yeah, fuck it. Just come over here. Is Lulu a cam girl? Technically, yes, I suppose. Yes. Yeah, she's good. She's doing her best. Yeah. She's flopped. She's on drugs as well. All right. So, Sir Hook, the elderly author, is off to bed. Blue Nose Bear, the space janitor, is also now sleeping. Egleb, the medieval lordling, meets with these strangers from northeast Evrelia. We are the Hand of Hooke. Now, the trouble is, we probably can't afford even half of what they're selling. What the hell are these? They're selling a swan. Our pharaoh... No, don't sell the dog. So what do we have for sale? Oh, not really anything. Nothing that they would buy. Okay. So we have 1,000... No, that's our... Sorry, what's our silver? We have 800. Is that correct? Yes, 800 silver. Right, so Glitter World Medicine, advanced components. We don't need either of those. Oh, hello. Hang on. I'm expecting a delivery. I just need to keep my eyes on my phone. No, it's not it. So, plasteel, no. Gene pack, what's this? Sorry, I've never seen these before. A small capsule containing a package of genetic information. To use a gene pack, it must be placed in a gene bank near a gene assembler and combined into an implantable xenogerm. If not kept in a powered gene bank, this gene pack will slowly deteriorate. But what does it do? Toximmune. A self-contained biological organ containing one or more implantable xenogenes. Once implanted inside a host body, the xenogerm modifies the host genes, gene expression, and phenotypic development using viruses, hormones, biosynthesized drugs, and possibly mechanites. Depending on the xenogerm, the host will develop any of a wide variety of exotic traits and abilities, transforming them into a different human xenotype. Xenogerm implantation is a traumatic process. Once implanted with a xenogerm, a person will be bedridden for days as the transformation sets in. During storage and transport, xenogerms are kept safe in sealed containers. Yeah, we don't know any of this stuff. Okay. Unattractive. What does that do? Unattractive? Genes unattractive. View unattractive. Carriers of this gene have exaggerated facial features and poor skin that are generally considered ugly. Why would you want that? Yeah. Dirty Mouse says, I have that gene. Why would you want that? Toximmune. Awful artistic. What's this? Sorry. Some books. So a liver, a joy wire. Now all of this is a bit out of scope. We could get a telescope. Relaxing hobby for a certain kind of person. Yeah, it is quite chill. No, I don't want to spend half of our silver on one recreational device. Okay, sadly, it doesn't. I don't think there's much that they really have that we need. Hang on. There we go. Shame. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you guys. All right. Oh, I see, Killer. You need to have the negatives to balance the positives, do you? Is that the idea? Where's the panther? That's concerning. It was there. Cobras. It's still there. Must be getting closer to the monkeys for food. Alright. Thank you, Der Schinderhans. Thank you very much there, Der Schinderhans. Thank you very much. And thank you, Paradox and Kumori. Alright. So Egleb is awake. Back down with the steel. Get as much as you can. He's very slow with it though, unfortunately. Okay. Alright. Can I show the gorilla? Let's have a look at the gorilla. What is the gorilla doing? Gorilla's sleeping. A massive and intelligent great ape. While generally peaceful, gorillas are terrifying when enraged. Yikes. Yes, an 18-year-old male gorilla. Hang on a minute. So I'm just going to keep checking my phone. Delivery is... how far away? Not too far away. They're making delivery 58 and I'm number 88. They are about less than an hour away. Alright. Hello. Oh no. Torrential rain. So heavy rain is beginning to pour from the sky. It will cause temporary flooding around bodies of water. We had that before. These fences stopped it, mind you, but... yeah. A bit frustrating. Yeah, here we go again. Alright. Speed up the time. Right. Who's awake? Sir Hook's awake. Where are you going? The swans escaped. Cutting the tall grass. Oh, I see smoke leaf. Good. Let's dial back the smoke leaf and hang on. So shrink the zone. Only have that amount of smoke leaf, and obviously that part is going to flood. And then put a zone over here, please, and make it heal root to sort of ease up on the use of the genuine medicines for this. Yeah, when we get the like serious infections and all that jazz. Why is he naked? He's got his trousers on, but he was wearing a very warm parka. We need cooler clothing. So Sir Hook, the novelist, is off planting some marijuana or tobacco or whatever that is. Blue Nose Bear, the space janitor, is working. Actually, yeah, do we need more wood? Yeah, we need more wood for the sake of building. So please get more wood, Sir Hook. You're the only one who's really capable of chopping trees. Thank you kindly. Egleb, the medieval lordling, is still working on getting some metal. We have 101. Good. How much for the generator? The generator will cost us 100. Good. Okay. Do you think you can bring the material? No, construction skill is too low. Alright. Yeah, if we can get some electricity, we can at least get the smelter going. Start smelting some pieces of metal from the destroyed cars. Alright. Going swimming, yep. If you wait a while, you won't have to go too far. Alright. Yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, just like chores and stuff around this bungalow. Just getting shit done. Egleb, stand down. Hungry, recreationally unfulfilled. Yeah, stand down. Go get some food. Come on, let's go. Oh, do we not have food? Aha, we need food cooked. Sir Hook, please get some food cooked. Alright. Set up traps near the elephants at night. Not a bad idea. That's a damn... It's harsh, but it's a damn good idea. I didn't think of that before. Yes, that's a really good plan. Let's do that. Some basic traps that can just inflict injuries enough to kill them without causing a man-hunting event. Oh, really? Animals who are not enraged will see the traps? Will they? You sure? Is there a way that we can funnel them through an area? Well, tell you what, we can always put one down. Do it at night. Okay, there we go. So Hook, so put that down. Egleb, come and eat this. Get these potatoes cooked. And then go harvest some more potatoes. We need this. Yeah, we need those potatoes out the ground. Alright. Major break risk, Egleb. So drowsy, recreationally deprived, ravenously hungry. Eat something quickly. Okay. Eat that food, then drop your weapon and your armor. There we go. So going to rest. No, just go to bed. Go to bed. Right. So Hook, please go and harvest. Let's go. Go harvest the potatoes. All right. There is that, yes, Tiny Essa. Yeah, the Rim World is very different for lots of different people, so... Hello? Message from... just my mum. Alright. So Hook is also feeling grumpy. Sweaty, yes. It's too hot here, I'm sweating. So currently, you can tolerate what sort of temperature? Oh, really? Still 28 degrees. Is that the default? 29 degrees. Okay, so by the looks of things, even with just regular... Yeah, so that's just a warm temperature. It's just hot. It's just hot outside. We need clothes that we can wear to resist hot temperatures. Shanked also got a message from my mum. Right. Please go make some more meals. Yeah, it's 35 degrees outside. It's awful. Are they suffering? No, they've probably got the right sort of clothes for it. Yeah, alright. It's a bit cooler inside though, but not by much. We need to get these passive coolers replenished. Yeah, we need wood, damn it. Okay, hold on. So what's the top priority? Food is probably the top priority. So, Hook, could you please go harvest a few more trees for the wood? We'll use it to refuel the coolers. Blue-nosed bear, you haul in the potatoes because you're faster than Hook. He's got a bad back and he's elderly. There we go. That is squeak. Was that a panther eating? There is a dead monkey over there. Where's the panther? There it is. It's creeping closer. Gotta watch out for him. He could be a huge issue. Okay. Yep, go get all those potatoes. Right. Yeah, not a bad shout, Shaky. Yeah, we should get some smaller things for the sake of just keeping us a little bit cooler, like hats. Things to keep the sun off of us. Okay. Could you please refuel the passive coolers? Yeah. Okay, good man. Get those cut down, then go get some food cooked, please. Right. Not yet sentient, but I did bump into two people today who coincidentally were telling me that they had a back. Like two of my neighbours, they were complaining that they had bad backs. I was like, oh god, I've moved into a place where everyone's elderly and infirm. I have noticed that though. So back when I lived in the centre of Brighton, there were lots of sort of like my age hot people around. And so taking a walk in the local park was like, hey. But now there's just old people everywhere. Because I live in a residential area of Hove. Thank you, Yubbin. Thank you very much, Yubbin. Okay. Why do we have Muffalo in here? Do you mind? There are 3 Muffalo and a swan. Wandering about. Work trip to Brighton in October. Worth signing up for, you think? I don't know, Nixer. Sorry, I've no idea. I don't know what the work is like in Brighton. Based on the work trends for the United Kingdom, I can't imagine good. Just being honest with you. Nixon says it's a fun trip with work, social team building thing. Oh, really? Oh, I hated those. I hated those so much. When I was working for a software development company in London, they kept trying to send me off to Australia, to one of their other offices, and they kept having forced let's go to a farm. You know, at one point, let's go build fences on a farm. It was like I'm just here for the paycheck. Frankly, I'm not here because my life's calling is making a fucking app that shows the share price of petroleum, you know, or whatever, like the fuck we were doing. Hang on, major break risk, Sir Hook, what's wrong? Hungry and hot. Yeah, eat some food. The other room is cool. Yeah, I worked for one of those types of companies. It was awful. I don't have positive feelings when I think about the software development stuff that I did, because it was so sort of, it was pointless. It didn't feel like we were giving any value whatsoever back to the world. We were just running around like parasites, chasing big companies to offer them apps that they didn't need. Egleb needs some recreation. So what's the issue? Sorry, hang on. Recreation. So you're bored of solitary and dexterity play. You're bored of the 2 types of recreation that we have. What else do we have? So horseshoe pin, chess table. What type is that? Recreation. Cerebral play. We don't have anything like that. Get a chess table down in the kitchen. Probably need at least 1 chair. Get a stool, a basic stool. Okay, Blue Nose Bear, could you focus on that? Do you get in the wood fired? Yeah, get some recreation going. So Hook, how do you feel? You're back to cooking. We've got 2 meals for now. Please go get some more wood as quickly as you can. Yeah, we need to keep people happy and sane. Okay, once you've had your meal, Blue Nose Bear, please, yeah, keep working on that. And we need to get the crops resown. Well, we got some rice coming in and some corn as well, but, yeah. Okay, get another check for wildlife in the area. Oh, good. One of the panthers has been wounded. Oh, only lightly. But by an alpaca hoof. Elephant. What's beneath the elephant? Dead alpaca. Lovely. Free food. Neck bitten off. Go get it when the panther is asleep. Okay. Initial heat stroke. Not good. It's warm, it's very warm, it's 34 degrees and we don't have an easy way of countering that. Even at night. Okay, what do we have insofar as... So, camel hide, chinchilla fur. How much would actually cost for the hats? Make jackets. Cowboy hats. Where are the cowboy hats? 25 apiece? Okay. So we can't quite make them yet. If only Blue Nose could shoot them with his rifle. His aim is appalling. Alright. Okay, good enough for now, Egleb. Cancel the job. Come back in. So 75. We need 70 for the table. So Blue Nose Bear, could you please... Yeah, get to work on the table. Place looks snazzy, Agarob. Thank you, but yeah, we're still struggling. Struggling big time. Alright. Yeah, so, I mean, who's our best... yeah. We need a really good shot. Well, not really. I mean, we just need one shot to land. Okay, hang on. Egleb, can you... Your mood is improving. Okay, I know your recreation is really low, but we need you to take a trip. The panther is asleep. So, I would like you to go... Where are the elephants gone? Over there. I would like you to go and haul that alpaca. So, for that... Where are you going? You're going this way. Nope, don't do that. Go there. There we go. So go haul that dead alpaca back here for the meat. Alright. Okay, we've got to watch that heat stroke. That passive cooler is out of wood. Wow, it needs loads of wood. Okay, then we need if it needs that much wood, then we need to spend about 60 units of the metal. Ah no, we need to get the steel smelter. Oh damn it, we're right on the edge of survivability, aren't we? Right, steel smelter. Where are you? Where are you? Electric smelter, 170 steel. Stick it here. Okay, yeah, working outdoors, bad penalty, fine. Power conduit, keep it simple. There. Hi there, AB12. Peak? Hopefully not for now. I'm very much peaked out. No, it doesn't, Shanked. Well, I need to put temperature vents between each bedroom, but again, it's a question of the steel. That will cost me 60 steel to do that. So you're going to bed right now. Could you instead go get some metal? How much do we have? We have 88, we need 170. Right, drowsy, recreationally unfulfilled. Okay, at least we have the chess table now. Okay, yeah, cook a couple more meals and then try to relax. Yeah, we need all the metal. Okay, what are you doing? You're off to go refuel it? No, stand down. Go rest. Oh, it's a struggle. It's a big struggle. Egleb, it's 1 in the morning. You're a night owl, so at least you've got the mood boost. Alright. Could get around the vents by holding the doors open. Probably not a bad idea. Will it disturb them as they go past, though? Maybe? 22 degrees. Okay, it's not too bad right now. Alright. Good, the rain stopped. The river did burst its banks, but not by much, so that's nice. Alright, Egleb, once you've got that, you really need to get some recreation. So would you kindly play chess or something? Alright. Yeah, but Omicron, we're struggling that much for steel. We're struggling that much. Thank you, Yesen Grimus. Thank you very much, Yesen Grimus. Okay, get rid of that gate, just so we can move quickly for now. Egleb, just drop it off there. Let Sir Hook do that in the morning. Yeah, go play horseshoes. Just do something to relax before you go crazy on us. Okay, we'll get that stool finished for the sake of the chess table. Alright. Speed up time. There we go. Recreation is going up steadily. It's 4 in the morning on the 16th day, the first day of summer. Thank you for saying so, Sugar Tits. The attention to detail I put into the tracking and rotoscoping. Yeah, you saw that, did you? I made the text visible through the helmet. Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you for the compliments. It takes a while, but it's not that difficult. Really just about cutting out the shapes. It's just a shame that auto-tracking can't handle so many things. The most basic curveball in game footage throws it. You really do need perfect points of tracking. Alright. I started experimenting with that Mocha AE tracking thing that comes with After Effects, but it was slightly better, but even it struggled a lot. Eventually, you just have to accept that you just got to do it your bloody self. If you want it looking really good, you just got to fucking stop letting the AI do it. Just do it yourself. Alright. We got one meal. Good, at least the potatoes are ready to harvest. We need to get them harvested. So harvest these crops. Okay. Egleb is also needing... Yep. Before you go to bed, Egleb, could you please... Yeah, we need a bit more steel. Right. So Sir Hook still has a major break risk, hungry, in an unsightly environment, and you need some recreation. So Blue-Nosed Bear, could I get you awake slightly ahead of everyone else? Please finish that wooden stool. Thank you, Chaz Black. Thank you very much, Chaz Black. Yeah, wood is a problem. Trying to keep the base cool. Right, your mood is still alright. Right. What's that noise? Saving a screenshot of the map. Okay, what do you... No, just focus. Already working on it. Yeah, you still have to find more wood. Okay, Sir Hook, on your feet. It's 8 in the morning. I know you're tired because you had a late night, but please get on your feet. Eat that meal. Cook more meals. Oh god, you might need to chop down more wood. Egleb is off to go get some more steel. It's a challenge. It's a real challenge. Okay. Right, so what are you doing? You're currently working on a wooden floor. Ah, damn it, you need more wood. Okay, so, well, at least you've both eaten. Okay, so you've both eaten, so that's not the super duper priority. So leave the alpaca where it is. So Hook, before you go swimming, wood, please, as much as you can get us. Chop that down. Good, yeah, get some cleaning done, Blue Nose Bear. Okay, cancel this wooden floor, because we're a bit desperate right now. We'll put it in soon, but not yet. Okay, Blue Nose Bear, haul that alpaca out of the way at the very least. Right, how much do... Right, we've got 88. We need 170 steel to get the electric smelter going, along with 19 bits of steel for the wire. Okay, cancel that. Build a copy closer. We really just can't afford to... It's that dire right about now. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You're repairing stuff. Focus on cleaning, please. This place is really, really quite filthy. There we go. Right, we have a bit of wood. Egleb, how you doing? 88. Yeah, finish that one, then go to bed. Alright. No mods, Mrs. Tetris, apart from Progress Renderer, which takes a screenshot of the colony as it grows. Beyond that, you're looking at vanilla. Alright. So, Blue Nose Bear, the space janitor, please get that stool built. Sir Hook, the novelist. Yep, these two trees, and then go for a swim. No DLCs? In the title. Check the title. Ideology, Odyssey, and Biotech. Alright, but it's only day 16. Okay, that's good enough, Egleb, good enough. Go to bed. You're a night owl. I'm just worried that we're going to get attacked and taken out. There we go, a stool. Play chess. Cerebral recreation. There we go. Sir Hook is enjoying... What is that? What type of recreation is that? Recreation... Swimming, so that's solitary, maybe? Yes, solitary relaxation. Just try to keep the moods high enough. Egleb is straight to bed. There we go. Alright. No worries, Mrs. Tetris. Right, I just need to keep my eyes on the predators that are creeping around, because they will cause huge issues if they hunt us or Pharaoh the dog. Because it's bonded to Egleb and its death would affect him profoundly. Okay, watch out for that creature. The alpaca are out the front, which is nice. Okay, can't see any other dead animals to utilise. At least wounded ones. There could be dead ones. Hang on. Check. Sorry, 1 minute. I keep hearing sounds outside. I'm wondering if it's my delivery. Let's have a look. Delivery? How far away is my delivery? I don't know what it is. It could be some wood or it could be an outside vacuum cleaner. Okay, he'll be with me in under 30 minutes. I'm delivery 88 and he's on number 73. So I've ordered some sample timbers for some potential woodworking hobby stuff, maybe? Like just tiny little blocks of sample timbers, like a box of like a collection. So hang on, Blue... Yeah, cancel that. It's not priority. Repairing a wooden wall. That's good. So Hook is, yeah, getting this potatoes. Egleb, you're on your feet already? Oh, you're starving. Off to eat. Let's not go near the panther. Let's restrict the home zone away from that fucking thing. And make sure everyone is subsequently now restricted to the home zone. Let's not get killed, people. Agorod, please go in. I need someone to refuel. So, Blue Nose Bear, could you refuel the stove? Egleb, we'll sort out your meal. Sir Hook. Yeah, we'll get that done. What are you doing? Harvesting, yeah. Alright. Hi there, Nick. Well, it looks cozy, but it's a shit show. It's filthy, it's covered in dirt, we don't have any refrigeration. No, Egleb is trying to eat raw potatoes. Please don't do that. Ravenously hungry. Instead, could you... I need to give you like a softball task that's stupid. What can I have you do? There's something you... Oh, of course, butcher the alpaca. Sir Hook, please go and prepare some food for Egleb. Blue-nosed bear, the builder. I mean, fuck it. Just we need to get some alpaca. Try to shoot one. It's no longer raining. What's your accuracy? 34%. Stay close to the base. Right. So take the shot, please. 41% chance to hit. Fire. Missed. God damn it. Right, Egleb. I would like you to... Nope, literally just stand there. Sir Hook is going to prepare your meal. Oh my god, did you even hit any of them? Nope. Fuck's sake. It's a really terrible shot. Oh, whoops, sorry, Sir Hook, my bad. Right, please cook a meal for Egleb. He's very hungry. Okay, so Egleb needs to get back into bed because he's a night owl awake during daylight. And we need to get this steel smelter going so we can at least start smelting some of the cars, the ancient pod cars, which are crashed all over the place. An ancient pod car, once capable of automated flight, its valuable parts were looted ages ago, and the rest is badly deteriorated. Okay. Very good, Sir Hook. Please drop that to the floor. In fact, you know what you could do? You could define the creation of vegetarian simple meals. Nope, that's a fine meal. Let's remove that. Simple meal, vegetarian, simple meal. Am I dumb? Carnivore, is there a difference? Oh, I guess simple meal is just that. Okay, suspend this generalized simple meal and give me 10 vegetarian-only simple meals. Do until we have at least 10, please. The reason for that is that the... wait, can the Labrador eat potatoes? Where's Pharaoh? Tell a lie. Sorry, you can eat... nevertheless, we'll save the meat for the dog. Make some kibble, maybe. That won't go bad. There we go. Egleb, there's your meal. Go eat. I saw Sugar Tits, but I'm not familiar with what a heavy bridge even is. I guess we'll find out. But we're not getting much research done with only 3 guys who are pretty bad at it. Okay, Egleb, off to bed. Well done. Good man. Right. A blue-nosed bear, do you have any mining skill? A skill of 1. Okay, it's not great, but right now, outside of the home zone. Please go and get as much steel as you can. If we can get that electric smelter going, our ability to find steel will be temporarily boosted by the presence of slag. Alright. Yeah, for those joining the stream, I hope you're okay. So you're looking at 3 people who have crash landed. A famous Hollow author called Sir Hook, who for the sake of roleplay, I'm going to say is responsible for the Hook series of violent, space novels involving ubermensch, broad-shouldered men and women fighting through the stars against the weak and the degenerate, and that these 2 are sycophantic fans with the author who took it all a bit too seriously. While most people bounce off when they realise that the author's fictional universe and views overlap a bit more than they should, or, comfortably should, not everyone is disgusted, and some people take it seriously. And here, with this crash incident, and soon, probably, with the death of the elderly Sir Hook, it might become a bit of a blueprint for a supremacist faction taking the fantasy too seriously. The Hand of Hooke. There's going to be gladiatorial duels and slavery, if we live that long. Alright. 3 meals. Good enough for now, Sir Hook. Could you please focus instead on chopping more wood for the coolers outside of the home zone? Okay, you know what? We do need that home zone because that panther is very bitey. Instead, allocate this area as the home zone. And do that. Boop. There we go. Just stay the fuck away from that cheeky fucker. Alright. Playing chess. Yep, play chess, and after that, go and shitfuck. Go and get some trees. Alright. There we go. The dog's bogged off. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Our first raid. A group of pirates from the cockroaches have arrived nearby. A single person. Okay. They'll prepare for a while and then attack. Okay. They are armed with a knife, and they know how to use it. Oh no. A 14-year-old boy. A teenage drifter with a knife, presumably sent out by their raider faction to prove his worth? Okay. So, probably put on that park of... Yeah, certainly get our equipment together. Get Pharaoh inside. Get our dog inside. Home zone. Define the inside as area 1, please. Make sure Pharaoh is indoors, safe and sound. Let no harm come to the dog. As for the other two, we'll prepare for fighting soon. We'll equip the clubs. Potentially, if we can take him alive. We do need volunteers. He's an orphan. He's 14. Very good melee. I mean, I'm putting the cart before the horse here by eyeing him up concerning what he can do. Some passion for mining and a skill of 2. Better than what we can do. I think we have a potential volunteer to join us if he lives. If he lives. Oh, he's moving fast. Why is he moving fast? Is he naked? No, he's just fast. Alright. Well, he'll prepare for a while before he attacks, but something could go wrong, so let's bring him in. Bring everyone in. Right, haul this shit out of there, Blue Nose Bear. Everyone get the clubs. We're going to try and beat him down. For those who are not familiar, a bludgeon-based weapon. So if we can inflict wounds but no bleeding, his chance, well, obviously he won't bleed out. He'll just be in lots of pain. If we can capture the guy, then hooray. Okay, for this reason, get rid of the electric smelter for now. Just bring in the metal. Alright. So, yeah, just get everyone healthy and ready. So, Sir Hook is playing chess. Blue Nose is eating a meal. Eggleb is sleeping. Oh, no. Randy. A group of wasters from the Tox outfit have arrived nearby. Okay, another individual with a club. Can you use it? Some skill with a... Ooh. Oh, you're not human. You're not human. We have a volunteer. A 43-year-old lady has volunteered for execution. Ooh, maybe this could be our defining moment, where it's like, we define what we do with them. Okay, hang on. Well, again, if we... cart before the horse. If we live, we gotta fucking survive this. Right, so... Get ready, because they could pounce on us damn quick. So, a knife. Sir Hook, get the club. Yeah, get that club. Equip it, please. Get your Parker. Force wear. I know it's not great, but... Okay, Blue Nose Bear, get that club. Finish your meal. Right, you've already got a club. Okay, well, Eggleb has got the greatest melee ability. Is anyone, like, tougher? No, not really. Okay. Take down that section of the wall, please, Blue Nose Bear. As quickly as you can. Restrict everyone to the home zone, especially you, Sir Hook. Not the home zone, Area 1. No one leaves. Right. Take that down. There's a method to my madness. We jump in. We hold the door open. If he comes in, whack. We jump him. Right. Did it say attacking immediately or waiting a while? It might have said attacking immediately. In which case, everyone on your feet. Pop that door open. Eggleb, on your feet. Let's go. Doobly doobly doo. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so... Here comes Christina, a barkeep at the age of 43. I really hope we don't lose anyone. Then again, they have a club too. So what are you? What are you? A dirt mole. You're a mutant. Grey skin adapted to artificial light. Dirt moles thrive in cramped and dark spaces where combat and travel happens over short distances. They are natural at digging and navigating complex tunnel structures. In the open, they suffer from a sensitivity to light, slow speed, and poor eyesight at a distance. Yeah, their gene pool is not right. Okay. Oh shit, get the dog away. Get the dog away. Setting up a secondary zone. Wait. Expand zone. Sorry, what am I looking for? Manage areas. Area 2. Area 2 is now Egleb's bedroom, over there. And assign the dog to go to its master's bedroom. Please stay away. Okay. Here she comes. Run. Shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let her come in. Let her come in. Okay. Wait, hang on. They're going to steal what they want and try to leave. They're going to try to leave. No, just jump them. Jump them. Everyone jump them. Surround them and jump them. Here we go. All three of us at the same... Oh, good. They picked up something. Excellent. Okay. Right, so... Yeah. Ah, we killed them. Okay. We killed them. How? What happened? So, this strange mutant entered the room. We reacted in panic, and we beat it to death. What is it? What happened to it? So Hooke wielding his club clumsily, so the author slammed Christina in the right foot and she died. Okay. But we stare in disbelief at this strange creature, unfamiliar with them. Extract skull, Jesus. Okay. The mutants are still human. Not to us, they're not. It's a freak. Okay. So, stand down all of you, for now, to stay indoors. I've never extracted a skull before. What the fuck? Okay, just rest for a bit before the other kid arrives. Okay. Oh shit, is that a cobra? What the fuck? There's a cobra coming in. Why? Oh fuck, the cobra's eating up that meal. Nah, damn it. Hang on, we need to eliminate it. No. Just don't get bitten by it. Okay, everyone beat it down. Cobra revenge, but we took it out quickly. We're good. Okay, stand down. Except for you, Egleb. Incapacitated cobra. Egleb. Medieval lordling. Kill the cobra. There you go. Close the door. Yeah, don't risk animals getting in, especially that panther. Wait, why has the music gone quiet? Oh. I guess because he's preparing? The hell is that noise? Since when have blunt weapons not been able to kill in RimWorld? No, that's not what I meant, Killer Squid. Perhaps I misspoke. I don't mean that the clubs won't kill. Of course they will. It's more that the clubs will not inflict bleeding injuries, therefore bleed wounds, and, won't occur. It was more, I was like, damn, we killed her, we clubbed her too hard. Sorry, if I said otherwise, I misspoke. It's more that, it will produce, well, you can see it, look. Bruise injuries, both light and severe. Which, you won't have the problem of bleeding. Does it affect infection? I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Woby. Thank you very much, Woby. Alright. Thank you, Tildar. Thank you very much, Tildar. What's Egleb doing? Playing chess. Yeah, try to keep our moods high. We need to get this food cooked as well. We have no refrigeration. Okay, assign this for prisoners. Oop, the dog's back. She's come back into the room. Bloop. There she is. Hi there, Maya. I hope you're doing fantastic. Oh, they're coming. They're on the way. Folks, that's Cyanide's super hot girlfriend. Yeah, I hope you both are doing wonderfully. Please give Cyanide my best. Okay, everyone on their feet. Right. Let's go. Honestly, we may as well just surround him in the open. Surround him in the open and just beat him down quickly. Yeah, watch out for Sir Hook, though. He's frail. Alright. Here he comes. Oh, did I misread it as Killer Squid? Sorry, Killer Squirrel. Sorry. I thought it was a D when I looked at it quickly. Right. So for those just joining the stream, 3 crash-landed survivors notice an approaching teenager wielding a knife and covered in dirt and shit. We're at least relieved to see a human. It's only a child. It's 14. There we go. Nevertheless, this bandit rushes us through the rice fields, and we get in there. Go. Surround him. Beat him down quickly. There we go. Okay. How bad? Oh shit, he sliced off your right middle finger, Blue-Nosed Bear. That's annoying. Go get that scene too. Maybe don't use the amazing meds, just use just patch up yourself. Well, okay. Ah, fuck. Use like a rag or something. It's gross, but what are you doing? You're moving. Don't know why you're moving. Right. Egleb, take him, capture him. Sir Hook, stand down. What do you, tending to your finger. Right. Okay, so the 14-year-old has been captured. A potential volunteer to join us, maybe. Check his gene pool. He might be a mutant. Yeah, we'll tolerate no... No, he's a baseliner. Oh, he's part ginger. Reddish brown hair. Okay, should be okay. How's your finger, Blue Nose? Are you okay? You're okay. Get that cleaned. Someone deal with the body. So hang on. So my ideologian... So we don't like corpses. We need to get rid of that thing. Skull spike desired. A skull on a spike symbolizes our superiority. The fuck? Skull spike. 25 steel, 1 skull. A spike mounted upright for the purpose of piercing and displaying a human skull. To some, displaying skulls are a symbol of power. To others, they represent barbaric evil. Skull spikes are an especially brutal and effective way to terrorize slaves. We can make them out of wood. Make one out of wood for now. So, I mean, a big day for us. Holy shit. We didn't... Yeah, I wonder if Sir Hook knew that his sycophantic fans had it in them. We were attacked. Of course we were attacked. But we've killed someone. And to our surprise, we discovered that the thing that attacked us wasn't human. It was mutated. Its genes manipulated. So, what will the author say that we should do with it? Okay. Egleb, while we still have the night time... Yes, it's 3 in the morning. You still have some energy. Everyone is now unrestricted. Go back to your home zone assignments. Watch out for that panther. Please go and mine some steel. We desperately need steel. Watch out for that panther. It's sleeping right now. Okay. Check the other 2 panthers to see if they've made any kills that we can pilfer. I do not see any there. What about over here? No. Alright. Yes, indeed. Extract the skull. Yeah. The prisoner. in pain shock. We need to get food cooked, the potatoes in particular. Yeah, who's handling the prisoner? Sir Hooke the novelist. Yes, approach him. Speak with him. We don't really have the ability to give him medical... Well, we can give him basic medical attention, but we're not spending our decent meds on him. Maintain only. Reduce resistance. Oh my god, enslave. What the fuck? Oh, wait, fuck. Did I hit handling? Sorry, I'm stupid. Not handling. It's wardening. That's what I wanted. Sorry, you're right. Okay, it's going to have to be Egleb. Egleb, wardening, please. Which could be tricky, because he could be sleeping each time that you try to, you know, warden. Alright. Yeah, sort of king. Like, yeah, so, you know, more like Dies the Fire, I'm thinking. So the novel that I haven't read it myself, but I've had like a YouTuber called The Feral Historian describe the concept. Oops, sorry, pardon me, 1 minute. Okay, so behind me, everybody, what has just arrived is, so in a big box in the other room, is an outdoor vacuum cleaner. I'm going to use it to clear all the debris and the junk in the astroturf in the garden. For my neighbour's tree overhangs the astroturf, and all of like the leaves and like bits from the tree have gone into the astroturf, and it's quite gross. But the other thing is a bit nerdy. I'd like to show you it. Right. So at the bottom of my garden is a shed. And that shed is just a potting shed right now with just like there's not a huge amount in there. But the other day I was sanding some timbers for the sake of some DIY. And I was rather enjoying it, and I wondered perhaps it would be a good idea to get a small box of sample timbers for the shed. So in front of me is a little cardboard box. Ah, okay. In front of me is a little cardboard box of, oh, look at that. Hang on. Just checking that my name is not on anything. Yes, a little sample box of little blocks of wood, cut wood, so I can... So this one, that's American walnut, apparently. So it's got the company name on it. So American walnut. So yeah, just like so I can see them, so I can smell them, touch them, Google their properties to find out what they're for, and then maybe buy some planks of the stuff if I wanted to make, you know, if I wanted to make something. So what's here? So this one, so American walnut. I'm going to be honest. I don't know anything about this wood at all, so I can research more about them. Here we have European oak. It's quite smooth. It's quite lovely, actually. I like the texture. European oak. Sorry, I'm being incredibly dweeby. Here, this is West African Iroko. What is this for? Like a softwood, maybe? Weird texture. Very rough. Very, very light. West African Iroko. What's this? Here we have West African Sapelli? Yeah, also quite rough. Doesn't feel like also very light as well. Maybe it's for the internal parts of furniture. Again, I don't know. I've no idea. I'm going to Google it and learn more about them. This is American oak. Oh, that looks lovely. American oak. It's nice indeed. Not as heavy as the other one, as the other oak. Yeah. American oak. What's this? What the fuck? This is Balau decking. Quoi? Balau decking? Do you reckon the tree grows like that? I choose to believe that it does. Here we have American hard maple. American. Sorry. Probably the most boring thing to be watching. Hang on. North Amma. I presume that's meant to be North America, but the sticker ran out of space on it. North American Douglas fir. Ooh, looks pretty. I like that. It's quite light as well. Yeah. Over here, this is super light. What is this? This is Canadian cedar. Canadian cedar. Here we have Scandinavian redwood pine. That's definitely a softwood. Scandinavian redwood pine. Over here we have Meranti. The hell is Meranti? Block of Meranti. Okay, here we have... hang on, someone's at my door. Nope, sorry, it's text messages. West African Iroko, so similar to that other piece. Here we have American ash. American ash. And then lastly, we have American poplar. Okay. Yeah, so for those who don't know what the fuck's going on, so I ordered a sample box of just lots of little cutting samples of different types of hardwood and softwood, just to go in the shed, just to give me some examples of, well, just different things that I could order from this wood ordering company, if I wanted to. If I wanted to do any woodworking in my shed. What's my favourite one? That one's lovely. What is this? European oak. That is lovely. So is this. American walnut. That's American walnut. That's beautiful. And this is European oak. Both of those feel lovely. Yeah. So anyway, just something to put into the shed and maybe buy some building material if ever I had the hankering to make stuff in the shed. Right. Sorry, I'm being a geek. Right. But I was sitting with some pine, or maybe spruce, I'm not sure what it was, some treated timbers. They were leftover timbers from the roofers, you see. And I had them beneath, so I was sitting in the garden over the weekend, and I was sanding them to try and make them fit a certain, crevice in the front of my building. And so I was sanding them, and I was sitting beneath my apple tree in my back garden, and the blossoms, they were falling from the apple tree, and it was almost like Accidental Samurai, where I've got this 2-meter long, sheet of timber, and I'm sanding it as if I'm, sort of sharpening a katana blade as the cherry blossoms fell from my tree, the apple tree. Yeah, I was like, yeah, you expect, some wind instrument playing, and some guy going, yoo! In the distance. That's basically what was going on. Right. Okay. Sorry, what the fuck was I doing? Sorry, that was a bit random. Dog. Right. So, we have defeated the first raiders that attacked us. We're okay. A light injury. Blue Nose Bear lost his finger. And the teenager has been captured and is now in the storeroom. Alright. So, yeah, we need to properly sort out this storage area. Get that cobra chopped up for the meat. This meat is not going to last. We need to get this cooked. And decide what we're doing with the prisoner. So, also pay very close attention to that panther, because I'm really worried it's going to creep up on us and try to hunt us. Alright. Yeah, basically Silver Lane, yeah. Sort of what we're doing. The postman. Oh, we can let the dog out now. Alright. Sugar Tit's probably a meat guy as opposed to a cheese guy. Oh, there's a plasteel knife over there. It's pretty useful. Also get that door closed. Don't let the predators in. Alright. Oh yeah, looking at the time, I do need to wrap this up in a minute and go and get on with my tasks today. I've got some stuff. I want to do some painting. It's going to start raining really heavily, so I want to take the opportunity to drive over to my mum's to pick up some masking tape, and then I'm going to use it to sort of block off a section of the roof. There's like around the front of the building, so I don't paint over onto the skirting board or whatever it is. And then I'm going to try to paint at least one coat of either masonry paint or wood paint, depending on what I'm trying to do. Hang on a minute. Egleb, can you do construction at all? You can. Okay, so I can use the same... I can be a cheeky beaky. Hang on. So let's go and at least put the electric smelter... Okay. Not ideal at all, but... At least we can have it in the room. Right. Please. Skill too low. Rats. Okay, never mind. Just go and... Butcher the cobra. Alright. So, blue-nosed bear. Oh, I need Sir Hook to wake up and prepare food. Come on in, it's daybreak. Right. Oh, really, Alon? Yeah, so it's probably the rain, Alon. Someone, yeah, we'll see what happens after this stream if the VODs got hit by that. Someone's gone and copywritten the sound of rain on Twitch. Bit of a piss take. Half-Life Alex, sweet axe. Very, very much so. And enjoy. Okay, there we go. Okay, get that wall back on, please. Right, so you're off to bed. Okay, before you do... Well, no, Blue-Nosed Bear can do it. Okay, Sir Hook, I need you to wake up, please, and cook some food. Blue-Nosed Bear... Right, so this is going to be... I don't know how this is going to go. In fact, maybe Egleb should do it as the medieval lordling. Let's see. So... Where is it? Dumping zone over here. Okay. So preferred location, clear everything with the exception of corpses, human corpses. Right. Then, Egleb. You won't haul. Nuts. Okay, hang on. So Blue-Nosed Bear goes to haul that creature outside. And places it down. And then, Egleb, the medieval lordling, wakes up. Right. Wakes up, walks through the base, stomps through the mud, and inspired by the writings of the Hooke series, cuts off the creature's head. Hang on. Right, so then I see skill too low. Blue-Nosed Bear takes the head and puts it on a spike outside the base. And the author, Sir Hook, notices that his two fans, his two disciples, have done it. Oh, it even has the name. Wooden Skull Spike. And he realizes what's going on. That his work, his fictional setting, has been made manifest, that the weak were conquered by the strong, and that, let's say, I don't know, in the book, let's say heads are taken as trophies or whatever. And he approves. And the start of things getting pretty fucking dark begins now. Right, Sir Hook, please make whatever food you can... Oh no, Blue Nose Bear, don't eat raw food. Okay, what I need you to do instead, Blue Nose Bear, is I need you to take the wood, refuel these coolers. Oh, we really need this smelter. Get the smelter going. Zamu Jug, it boosts productivity significantly. No. Don't eat raw food. Ah, the dog's in the way. Fuck's sake. We need, to wait for the dog to go. Okay, don't move. Instead, I want you to work on, wait until the dog moves out of the way. Okay. Thank you, Sedja. Thank you very much, Sedja. Okay, Sir Hook, I need you to be cooking food. Everyone's desperate to eat. So hang on, does it do anything in vicinity? Observed skull spikes. Look at that. So, I've been around a few skull spikes recently. I like being reminded of our power. Okay. Right, so where are you going? Off to get, go get the steel for the smelter. Only 7? Don't get only 7. Get as much as you can carry. Okay. So cook some food, then eat that food, Sir Hook, and then get on with the rest of the cooking. Ah, shit. Yeah, we need this power. Thank you, Katsumi. Thank you very much, Katsumi. Oh, hi there, Dilria. You're popping in to say that the bone marrow biopsy went well but sucked. Doctors were cool, at least. I got to see the bone marrow they've taken for sampling. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Dilria. Well done, then. Well done for going through with it. I hope you find a donor. Yeah, all the best, you, Dilria. It gives me the willies thinking about it, actually. Okay. We need some major break risk, Sir Hook. Yeah. Get that food cooked. Get it eaten quickly. Something screamed. No, it's a cobra. Where? I was eating it. Okay, quickly get the food cooked. Alright. Yeah, we probably don't have enough steel. We need more urgently. Okay, so Sir Hook, eat that quickly. Yeah, I know, major break risk. Okay, stop, eat it. There we go. Then get the rest of the meals cooked as quickly as you can. Alright. Oh god, it's so warm. It's so warm. We need these passive coolers operational quickly. We need air conditioning as quickly as possible. Okay, so we'll never do hauling. Have you chopped down some trees at the very least? Some, but not enough. Oh, God. Okay, chop down a couple more trees. Oh, we're on the edge of survival, aren't we? Again. Okay, open up the doors then. Start holding open as many doors as we can. For the sake of ventilation. How is the prisoner? They might die of heat stroke. Malnutrition, they need to get fed. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's a cannibal. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, I could always... No, we can't chop up the dead. We'll get a debuff. Too big a debuff. Alright. Right, get that passive cooler going. Alright. It's consuming cobra meat. No, don't do that. Okay, so we need more steel, so don't bother going for that batch. There's not enough of it. Okay, we need Egleb when he wakes up to go and get some more steel. Until then, could you please... What do we need? Haul this stuff into this storeroom, and in doing so, open up the doors, spreading the passive cooling. 37 degrees indoors is very warm. 40 degrees outside. We can't tolerate this. We'll start to get heat stroke. Okay. Just keep, yeah, more passive coolers. More passive coolers. No, I did Dizzy. It's just I can't play the same game again and again and again for weeks. I did play Rogue Trader for like a couple of weeks straight. Right. No worries. It's all good. Right, so Hook, so you've eaten, but the other two have not, and they're desperate. So once you've chopped down that tree, Sir Hook, please get inside quickly. Well, Malkish, that's not the issue. The issue is that butchering humans without the ideology that makes it favourable produces debuffs on the colony, which can get quite bad. No, don't do that. Please don't eat raw meat. Wait for your meal. It's being cooked. No, don't spend wood on that. Spend the wood on refueling the passive cooling. Okay. Oh, of course, we're not using the meat to make... yeah, we're using the potatoes to make food. Because we were assigning the meat to the dog. There we go. Leave the doors open. Temperature's falling. Okay. Temperature overlay. So warm outside, green it inside. It's getting cooler. All right. Yeah, we really need steel. Okay, refueling passive cooler. Please continue. Right, so looking at the time, folks, it's already 1:30. This stream, we've defeated 2 incoming raids, found that one of them is barely human, at least insofar as our ideology is concerned. A warped, fucked up freak, a dirt mole. We've decapitated her and put her skull on this spike, where we feel that basically where it sort of fits the fucked up fantasy novels that the author Sir Hook has been penning, the Hollow novels. So things from this point onwards are going to get dark if we survive. We've also captured a 14-year-old boy who's starving to death in the storeroom. Perhaps we can convince him to join us. We've got to get him fed, though, as quickly as possible. Oh, sorry. Got a phone call. Hang on. Right, well, thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to go and get on with some chores in this bungalow. I'm going to go do some painting and some cleaning, and generally just start doing some stuff that needs to get done. I'm sure I'll be around this evening. I believe Quebec would like to play some Helldivers this evening, so you might see me play some Helldivers with probably Quebec, probably Duck, and probably Umlaut, but I'll speak to them soon. Right, thank you again. Have a lovely afternoon. Good luck with your own RimWorld colony, your colony, and yeah, take care, everyone. Right, 1 second. Are any of my clanmates playing? No, but an art terrorist called Ruru is playing. I will leave you in her company. She's weird, she smells, and she makes horrible art that makes me look like a fucking anime, whatever. Right, thank you again, everyone.
Clearly you needed some help.
The fanboy you feeling.
Oh no, fanboy, no! I got you, fanboy. Oh my god. Hi, Womble!